Today's episode is called Put Your Crown Back On. Look, there are times in life when you're gonna get knocked off your throne. Maybe something happened that derailed you. You went through a divorce. You hit a rough patch in your career. You got into debt. You got sick. You experienced some kind of loss or setback. Or maybe nothing major happened, but you just kind of fell into a slump. And now you feel bleh. Your confidence is taking a hit and you don't feel very powerful. You're a queen, but you've forgotten who you really are. Your crown slipped off. It's time. I don't think I have enough ceiling height. It's time to put your crown back on. So today, you're going to meet a brilliant coach who specializes in creating miracles and helping women use their energy to build their businesses. All right, let's hit the road.
Oh, hey, I'm Susan Hyatt, and this is Go Time TV, and welcome to, for the love of get your ass back in the RV. Welcome to the road trip edition. I've hit the road.
We're going to a lot of my favorite places to talk to some of my favorite people along the way.
Right now, we're in Great Barrington, Massachusetts,
Delaware,
New York. Now we're in North Carolina. This show is all about getting more of whatever you want. More confidence, more success, more wind, more wealth, or maybe more adventure. Whatever you want, I want to help you get it. No waiting, no procrastinating, no excuses. It's go time! I'm so excited. Oh, I'm going to deliver a crown to my friend Andrea Owen, who is so deserving. Surprise! Hi!
Okay.
Congratulations for being.
I need to have a speech prepared.
I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
What's one thing that makes you feel rich that costs nothing?
Probably just waking up healthy with this beautiful family in here.
Hi, family!
So we're about to head out to meet my friend Jenny Fennick. So I've known Jenny on Facebook for probably 6 to 8 years. She's an amazing coach who specializes in magic and helping women use their magic to grow their businesses. Jenny is just a breath of fresh air in the coaching industry, and I can't wait to surprise her with a crown and hear what she has to say for all of us Go Time TV peeps.
This is so exciting! I'm so excited to get to meet Jenny in real life and surprise her with a crown. Hi! Oh, hi!
So nice
Crown delivery for a queen.
I received this.
I received this.
Delivery.
Yes!
Hi, everyone. Should I open it?
Yes!
Oh my gosh, I've been crowned.
Yes!
Yes.
I love it. So I'm here with Kate Fennick and her mom, Queen Jenny Fennick. We have surprised the Fennick family because we're talking about queens and queenly activities and keeping your crown on. And who better than to surprise on my road trip than you, Kate? So Kate, when I asked you if you wanted to be in this, what question did you ask me? Do you remember?
How many subscribers?
She wanted to know how many subscribers we got here on Go Time TV. And I told her she's gonna boost our subscribers. So if you're watching this, you need to subscribe in honor of Queen Kate. So, Jenny, your business is all about creating magic and helping people use magic to grow their businesses. You and I are both obsessed with many things in common. We obsess about what do you think the most?
Well, we love empowering women. I think we're obsessed about
Yes, but I was referring to Robin Arzon and Peloton.
And she's just the quintessential queen.
So she's always saying like straighten your crown, which is like adjust your attitude, keep your head up high so your crown doesn't slip.
Right.
But it's inevitable sometimes our crowns will slip. Does your crown ever slip?
Sometimes it hurts my ears.
Yeah, sometimes it hurts your ears. But if your crown is slipping, what do you do?
Wow, what a good question. Well, our crowns are going to slip. We're human.
Yeah.
We are fallible. We fall down sometimes. I think what we can do when our crowns start slipping is we need to know what gets us back up, what amps us up, what shifts our energy. Our crowns are slipping because our energy is off, and we've taken in a lot of what's going on out there. And let's be real, it's an intense time right now. Like this year's been a doozy, and it's continuing on that path. But we get to choose how we show up and how we respond. So when we can know, hey, I need to hop on my Peloton and do a 20-minute ride, or I need to just get outside in nature, I need to walk barefoot. You know what? I'm going to go reach out to a girlfriend and see how she's doing. Whatever we've got to do to feel better and feel good. Because one of the things I've learned is feeling good feels good. And then when we have that energy and that vibration, we spread that in the world. It attracts great opportunities, clients, money, the things that we want. But we've got to be the one to straighten our crown. And then if we have a friend or a colleague or someone who's down, we can help them straighten their crown. We can remind them, hey, you've got this.
Yeah, you slipping, boo. Let's straighten that crown. Well, like you went ahead and answered my next question, which was like, what do you do when your crown? And I would agree with you. You named a lot of mine. Hopping on my Peloton, going for a run, being out in nature. Like this is like a magical forest. Like being out in an environment like this boosts my mood. Talking to my friends. Watching cat videos.
Yes, cat videos are real cats. Or playing with your pets. We have a dog too, and you can't be around her and be in a bad mood because she's just so happy. I think also what we choose to put in our bodies, whether it be food or drink. You know, I start my day with warm water and lemon. I then move to my green tea. I have my ritual. So the other piece too is, do we have our rituals? Do we have our routines, the things that ground us, the things that allow us to feel a rhythm and a sense of peace? That's incredibly important.
Yeah. Getting up early. I've been like teasing this crew. I'm like, we're going to be living our healthiest lives on this trip. Y'all getting up, went for a hike, journaling.
Yes.
But there are probably a lot of women watching who don't feel like queens right now, and they're feeling pretty low. So if someone's just getting started with even being open to the idea that they could create energy and thought and action that help them feel like they could wear a crown, what little nugget would you give them to get started?
Well, it was something that was told to me when I went through coach training way back when, which was be careful who you share your dreams with. And when we're making these changes and shifts, not everyone who's in our current life with us can understand that or will understand that. And I feel like we get ourselves into trouble when we expect the entire universe to be on board with us.
Right.
And to support us unequivocally. It just doesn't happen like that, unfortunately.
Right.
Some people will get it and can come with us, and others just don't. So we don't want to fall into the trap, or some woman who's in that place now that this is kind of a newer journey for her, is to really curate a power circle of people who have her back. And sometimes that power circle might be the podcast that you listen to.
Yeah.
Go Time TV.
Yeah.
Where words of affirmation are being spoken into her. Life is being breathed into her. And she's saying, oh my goodness, there is another way to live. It's not just me. I'm not making this all up. I'm not crazy in the fact that, you know, maybe the people I live with or maybe my local community doesn't seem to be vibing like this, but I can still move in that direction, and then really get themselves into some kind of a group, some kind of a community. I mean, with the internet now, there are no borders. We can connect with people all over the world who share our vision, who share our dreams, who can really be there for us as we move forward, because it's going to be hard. Even when you got people on your team, you're still going to get knocked down. The crown's still going to get, shaken up sometimes. But I've really taken that one to heart. I say it to my clients all the time. It breaks your heart a little bit because the person who you thought would be able to get it or come with you just can't. And it's often more about them being afraid to lose you.
Yeah.
Not about the thing that you're doing or really talking about.
Right. I definitely have podcasted and blogged a lot about, over the years, losing some friends who just couldn't, like you said, they just couldn't come along for whatever reason, and it didn't have anything to do with my goals or me, or it's not about us. It's just about where they are and the aversion to change or whatever it might be. But such great advice. So, Jenny, when we crowned you in the driveway,
Yes.
you said that you were like Miss New Smyrna
Beach High School.
Miss New Smyrna Beach High School queen.
Yes.
And so I would love for our viewers to hear that story.
Okay. Yes, I'd love to share it. Thank you. Well, let's flash back to 1994. I was a junior in high school in New Smyrna Beach, Florida, at New Smyrna Beach High School. And I knew I was going to be a part of this pageant as soon as I got to high school. I said, I'm going to be a part of that pageant. I didn't know what my talent was going to be, although I find myself talented. I didn't have a traditional talent like a playing of the piano or being a big actress or some ballet superstar, but I figured I would figure it out. Well, life has interesting plans for you. So that year I experienced one of the biggest losses of my life still to this date, when my younger sister passed away from cancer. My daughter Kate, her middle name is in honor of my sister Julie. I always knew if I had a daughter, she would have the middle name of Julie. So this is Kate Julie. So my sister Julie died of cancer that February, late February. And the pageant was taking place, I want to say, in early May. And I came home from work one night, working at Domino's Pizza, answering the phone.
I did that for a day, by the way. I worked at Domino's
lasted a
Pizza,
bit
answering
longer.
the phone, and was like, I gotta
get out of here. We had a fun time. I still remember what I said when I picked up the phone. Anywho, I come home late one night working. My sister had passed away, within the last few weeks, and I wrote a poem. I just sat down, and writing is one of my gifts, and it's something I absolutely do when I need to straighten my crown. I write, because that's where the truth comes through. The pen to paper is a powerful act. So pen to paper, I wrote whatever was meant to come through me, and it was called Miss Sunshine. The name of the poem was Miss Sunshine. And my office was right over there. I call it the Sunshine Studio. I got the walls painted all that color. But anyhow, I write this poem. I decided I would recite it for the pageant. As my talent. I memorized it, I recited, and I look back now and I go, I can't believe I was able to do that. I got up in front of the whole school, read this poem, basically bared my soul. That was me grieving. That was me trying to figure out how to do this thing that I didn't know how to do. I really didn't have a lot of direction on how to grieve. But that was my way of doing it. And I ended up winning the most talented award at the pageant, and I won the whole kit and caboodle, Miss New Smyrna Beach High School.
Miss New Smyrna Beach High School! Well, I mean, and that's such an amazing story, because it's a time when you probably didn't feel like wearing a crown, right? Like we go through grief, we go through dark times, and how just being vulnerable and sharing that in front of the whole school was definitely queen behavior.
And I feel like that's so what we're here to do, is we share our stories. I mean, we've been doing that since the beginning of time. That's what humans do. And the more that we can get comfortable sharing those stories and knowing that not everyone will be able to receive your story or receive your truth or really witness you and appreciate what you've done, but the right people will.
Yeah.
And most importantly, it's so for you. It's so cathartic to be able to do that. So that's really what I do so much in my business now. I share stories. I encourage my people to share their stories, because it's through the sharing of the story and being vulnerable and being visible, being willing to stand up on a stage, being willing to have a show, be interviewed, make the call, send the email, ask for the thing, that you really find out what you're made of. Yeah. And that's what leads to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing. And I always think it's important to remember that we don't even need to know where it's all going.
Right.
It does. You can't know.
You can't know. Scott, my husband Scott was like, when I cooked up this whole RV tour, he was like, so what's the point of all this? And I was like, who cares? It's fun. This is what we're doing. It's like, it doesn't make any sense on paper, but this is what we're up to.
Right. That's the magic, because, we can't get so attached to outcomes or what's the exact ROI going to be. I mean, we need to be smart about big decisions, but there's such magic and spontaneity and just following our intuition and going, I don't exactly know why, but it feels right. And I feel like, let's go.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
Thank you, Jenny.
Thank you.
Kate.
It was our pleasure. Say thanks for coming over.
You're gonna.
It's time for the question of the day. This is the part of the show where I share a question for you. Yeah, you, the beautiful person who's watching right now. So here's the question of the day. What's something that makes you feel powerful? When you feel like your crown is slipping, what helps you get your power back? Tell me. We can all learn from each other, so put your answer down below in the comments. I'm excited to see. This has been Go Time TV. I hope this episode has inspired you to put your crown back on, boo. It's time to remember who the hell you are. You are not powerless. You are a queen, king, or non-gender specific royalty if you prefer. So stand up tall, roll those shoulders back, put that crown back on, and then use your power to lift somebody else up. Help a friend get their crown back on too. If this show brought a little positivity into your day, click the thumbs up below. Do it. Boom. Subscribe so that you never miss an episode. I'm Susan Hyatt saying bye until next time. I'll see you at the next stop on our road trip. You only get one life. Make it count. It's go time.